Pablo's Coffee. I'm here with the owner, Craig Connor. So we've learned about coffee from around the world today, everywhere from El Salvador, Uganda, Yemen, and Craig can tell you a story about each place that it comes from. And one that really sticks out is Yemen. So tell me what makes this unique.
The fun thing about Yemeni coffee is that it's primarily grown in people's yards. So if you live in Yemen, you'll have maybe some coffee bushes in your backyard, and instead of having a large farm producing millions of pounds of the product is grown on 6 or 7 bushes. And if you were a Yemeni with some coffee bushes in your yard, you'd go out with a basket and pick your coffee and dry it on the roof of your house. And you would process the coffee yourself, and maybe I'm the coffee buyer and I'd go by your house and knock on your door and go, "Hey Carrie, do you have any coffee?" And you go, "Yeah, I've got a basket of coffee," and I would give you some money and put it in the truck and go to the next house.
So and I've always thought of coffee farms as large estates or sometimes maybe a small family, but it's so different when you think about it from house to house to house.
I think most of the coffee farms in the world produce a very small amount of coffee.
Absolutely. And another thing you'll really notice when you come to Pablo's is these are professional baristas making your beverages. So there's definitely, you want to work your way up here, I've heard, as a barista. Maybe you won't have your first job here, but it's something that you can look to, and you speak so highly of your employees.
Yeah, the baristas at Pablo's are professional baristas. They have normally worked in the industry for years. You've met a couple of people here who have worked at just this shop for 8 or 10 years. It's usually somebody's 3rd or 4th job in the coffee industry, and they would have their pick of places to work, and they choose to work here. People will often lobby for a job here for a year or more before getting a spot.
Right.
People stay. There's not a lot of job openings here. It's not a fast food job turnover kind of environment. And the people really know about coffee. People are passionate about knowing about the origins of coffee, knowing how to prepare specialty espresso-based coffee beverages.
And so before I leave, I'm definitely grabbing an employment application. So hopefully if you come in, you'll see me behind the counter. I don't know how good my chances are, but I'm pulling for it.
Yeah, you have to bring a resume, Carrie.
And Pablo's being a local coffee shop, it of course has that local feel. There's a lot of regulars here, and I mean, even just being here, it's all of the baristas. If you're a regular, they know what to make you. Craig's here high-fiving people, talking to their kids. What do you think is so appealing about local shops?
Well, I think that local neighborhood shops are really interesting and viable and useful to a community because it's a gathering place for people of all different ages. There are students, there are people with young families. In a community coffee shop, oftentimes we get to see children grow up, people who meet here have children, you watch their children grow, and then maybe their children become our customers.
You never know. And so next time you're in the Capitol Hill area, Pablo's Coffee is waiting for you to come stop by. Thank you so much, Craig.
Thanks for your interest, Carrie. I'm so flattered that you came.
Of course.